25. Go get the girls. And we got Jesse Jane and Tegan Presley.
That's correct.
And they are part of this whole big
Digital Playground, which is one of the big daddies out there, big daddy companies. They're both Digital Playground girls.
Is that like a Vivid Girl or a Digital Playground Girl?
Right, exactly. Yeah, same kind of deal.
Now, should we have turned the lights down there on as well so that they can see? Hey, Jug, I love you to death. Oh, there you go. Good job, 25. Jug, you have to have this. This is your room, Jug. You have to get it ready. Jug, you idiot. Now, so this is Jesse Jane. Jug, do you think that I get a little mean? Do you think I get a little crazy on you, Jug? Do you think are you a little pussy like that? And you can't fucking take it?
No, I really don't. It doesn't bother me.
So should you have not had those lights on? Should have had because you at the end of the day, you're in charge of the videotaping, and the quality there is such. So if you didn't have those lights on, that'd be you being an idiot. Did you get a big boy haircut?
Yeah, I got a big boy haircut.
Did you get a big boy haircut? Look at that.
Yeah, big boy haircut.
Did you get a free bowl of fucking soup with that haircut? I hope.
All right.
Oh, look at this.
Porn. How you ladies doing?
How are you doing?
Wow, hold on.
Hanging in there.
We got Tegan sexual.
What do we got over here?
I'm going to beat off to these things.
Oh, sweet. Of course.
Thank you so much.
Hey, don't be taking all my shit, bitch. Those are my fucking DVDs.
She just gave you the same one.
Oh,
Same one.
Jackass. I was going to say, you got the same ones I do?
There's enough beat off material for both of
Let
us.
me see all that. I'll fucking hand them out.
All of it?
Yeah. Okay, hold on here. Okay, I get one of these, you get one of these.
Sounds fair.
And then there's one of those.
All right.
See, Brent, I've been noticing that when all these girls come, you guys, okay, you got that same thing.
Yeah.
You guys have been bogarting all the porn, and I got an extra one of these. Okay, I'm sorry.
See, that's the thing. I don't have any fresh porn. This is my first fresh porn in a while.
Okay, I was
then you're gonna love it.
I beat off to Pirates the other night, which was fun.
Did you beat? Jesus, look at those titties.
Yeah. Hi, Jesse. How are you?
Good. How are
Let
you?
me see. Take it. Let me see. Oh, you got some titties too.
We got
you guys look like sisters. Now, who's this big fucking lump? Who's this dude in here trying to be all thick with
He
me?
looks like an Ultimate Fighter, doesn't he?
I'll shoot him if he fucking has a bad attitude.
Yeah, he's a bodyguard.
Where's my gun?
He's all good. I met him outside. He's fine.
See, look at my motor. See my motor back there? Big, look at that. That's my racing motor.
Oh, you got a big motor.
Now, Jesse, Pirates were shot here in town?
We shot in St. Petersburg and in L.A. because we weren't allowed to actually have sex on the boat. But
Why
we could
not?
shoot because it was a Walt Disney boat.
See, that's the thing. Like in the movie, the movie is so professional. Like, I mean, it looks like a major motion picture, like you'd see Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, they even made a cut and a rated R cut. It is in Blockbuster and Borders.
Really?
It's so weird. So, like, my family's walking by and they know what I do, but they're walking by going, "Whoa, wait a minute."
They weren't expecting to see you in Blockbuster.
Why are you in Blockbuster?
Now, where did you grow up? In Texas?
I was born in Texas, and my dad was in the military, so we
Army
lived in
bred.
Kansas and Oklahoma and
Where was your favorite place to grow up?
ooh, Texas.
Now, where did you fuck the most guys at? Like, where'd you get the craziest at? Texas? Now, that's a good question, don't you think?
You know what's bad though? I've traveled so much, doing signings and stuff like that. I've had a lot of sex with a lot of people.
But like when you were a little girl, not like adolescent, but like when you were in fucking age. What, Brent, would that be 16 in Texas? Or
I
would
think
it be...
it's 16 in Texas.
You know what? I was a good girl. I didn't lose my virginity till I was 17.
Okay, so when you were in 17, what state, where did you live?
Oklahoma.
And then you lost it there in Oklahoma.
Lost it in Oklahoma.
Can you tell us what happened? Like how you the ins and outs of when you got fucked the first time?
It was funny. It was like this guy. I just moved to Oklahoma my senior year, and this guy was big.
Now, were you as hot then back? I mean,
I looked the same.
Right, less the big titties.
No, with the big tits. I actually used to have naturally big tits.
Your tits when you were 17, they were that big.
They were just maybe a little smaller.
Wow.
Yeah, but then then they went away. I mean, it was just like, hey.
All right, so I interrupted you. You met this thick.
So I met this guy, long hair, big, bad boy out of school, always in trouble, and I like the bad boys.
Right.
So I had this instant attraction to him, and I was a virgin. I was like, I don't want to lose my virginity. And then we got crazy one night.
How old was he?
He was 18, and he said, when we were done, he was like, "You are such a liar. You're not a virgin."
Did you just get fucking freaky the first time?
I got crazy. At first, it hurt real bad. I was like, whoa, And then afterwards, when I was into it, I was just like, I hop in the
Did you squirt?
on reverse cowgirl, and I'm like, yeah. Just,
Wow.
I mean, it was natural.
Did you squirt?
Huh? I
Did you-
didn't squirt. You know what? I just learned how to squirt less than a year ago.
You did. Now,
I
how did
practiced
you
in
learn?
a mirror. I practiced in the mirror because the first time I squirted, it was by accident with
Right.
Mark Davis, and I thought I was gonna pee on him.
You thought you were pissing.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, stop, because we're filming erotique, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you have to stop. I'm gonna pee on you right now. I'm like trying to tap them and
Right.
not say it because they're in the middle of filming. I'm like, seriously, I'm gonna pee on you right now, and you're not gonna like it.
You didn't know that sensation was about ready to squirt.
No, and then so he was laughing. He had this smirk on his face. I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna pee on you. Here we go.
And then you squirted.
And then I did it, and I was like, whoa. And forever, I sat on my sink, and I was like spreading, like, trying to reach my spot. I'm like, how did it get me to squirt? And finally, like less than a year ago,
Now, do you know you're married, right?
Yes.
And does your husband get you to squirt now? I mean, do you do that in the private sector, or do you do it on film? Do you do it on film?
I don't do it on film, no. And in fact,
Man,
it's so
that's
hard,
the next thing you need to do.
But it's so hard for me to still try to do it. It's still, I have to be up there just like in it and just.
Well, you got to have a
try. I
guy to
can't
get
do
up
it
in
every
there. You
time.
got to get a guy up in there.
Got to get that cul-de-sac technique down.
It's a
That's
two-finger cul-de-sac
I
technique.
know. 1, 2, but
Not that we're going to put you guys in it, but you guys see our torture rack back there? Look, turn
We got
around.
a glimpse.
Look at that. With our whole wall full of dildos, sponsored by MyoHelper.com. We got
Yes.
every assortment you could ever. We had a couple of Paul Allen's girls in here yesterday that were beating the shit out of each other, that were like torturing each other, and then we did anal bead tug of war yesterday.
oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
It's a fun time,
Now,
absolutely.
Tegan, tell me all about you. Like, God, you guys are so.
They're
these
beautiful.
could be the two hottest.
Well, Tegan, I
Girls
actually
who've
have
been
one
here.
of Tegan's
beautiful.
Have you
movies.
been off to her
Which
before?
one?
Yeah, I've got Stick It in My Face. That dick ain't gonna suck itself.
Oh, yes, that was my roommate's movie. He directed it.
Now,
That
hold
was
on.
strong.
It's called what?
It's called Stick It in My Face #2. This dick ain't gonna suck itself.
Now, Tegan, what do you specialize in? Dick, I mean, do you girl on girl, head, anal, what?
Before it was anal, and now I've stopped doing it. I've done so much of it, and my body's just like, no more.
Wait, your ass is actually like telling you? I mean, there's signs.
No, it's just.
Hold on, you look so concerned. I would never think. If I'd see her, Brandon, I'd be like, God, it's the hottest,
she's hot.
No, I'm
classiest
really
chick
shy.
I've ever seen in my life.
I'm really shy, but I really like to be choked and smacked and all that.
Are you
crazy
kidding
stuff. No, like I've had knives put up to my throat and
Whoa.
stuff like that.
You know, we had a porn star. Well, I wouldn't say a porn star. We had some psycho bitch in here one day that was here part of a fetish convention, and her fetish was to have a gun pointed at her head,
loaded.
So I have a gun, so we did that.
Oh.
And she wanted
she was
to be
getting wet off of it.
She
A
wanted
lot
to be
of people-
tied on with police tape.
A lot of people like that, and a lot of people actually like to be cut or use the whip and actually make you bleed. They like to sit there,
Whoa.
and until you sit there and leave marks on them when you're flogging them, and you're like bleeding because all of a sudden it's this sensation that runs through your body, and it makes you have a better orgasm.
Now, Jesse, is there
that.
anything that you like to do privately that people maybe not know? I mean, obviously they probably know a lot about what your films. First of all, what are you most noted for on your films? Is there a certain like Tegan's anal?
Mine is more, I'm kind of dominant, crazy. Like, I'm the bendy one. You can just sit there. You never know what position you're going to get me in, and I like to fuck the guy. Like, can I say that?
Yeah, no, this is satellite radio.
You can say.
Right, okay.
You know, you
We
want
had a
to
girl,
know.
we had a girl
You can
yesterday that
Howard
likes to
show,
get
right?
fisted.
Okay, yeah. So
You can say anything.
So I like to fuck the guy back. Like a lot of girls are submissive and lay there, and I'm not. I'm like fucking trying to yank his hair and hit
Right.
him,
Talk
and
shit to him.
choke, and I have him bend me and like throw me against the wall. Like I like it hard.
Hardcore fucking.
I like hard. But in my personal life, I do anal. I've never done anal in my film except for Pirates, where I took a double lit candle, DP'd it lit with Janine. But it was with Janine. It was a candle.
That was a steamy scene.
Now you've not squirted yet on film either, have you?
No.
You need to say. I mean, don't you think you need to do that one day?
I will eventually. You got to leave people wanting more.
Yeah, are you kind of like saving that one, and then like a couple
Yeah,
years down
that's
the
gonna
road,
be a
you
moneymaker
get that
right
one
there.
that's like
Pull
her
the
first
card out of
squirting
the hole.
scene?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do the first squirting and the first guy anal. Like, I still haven't been with 2 guys at one time. I've been with
Hold
like
on.
5,000 chicks. And
You've never been
not 2 guys at one time ever.
private or film.
Private or film.
What the fuck's your
ever.
problem?
What's your problem?
Because I always get a guy with a really huge dick, and then I bring chicks in. I'm like, let's bring some hot bitches. I've had like 8
Privately, do you do
girls,
that
10
too?
girls
I
at a
mean,
time.
does your
Yeah.
husband have a big cock?
Huh? Yeah, he fucks on film too. He's a porn star.
What's his name?
I only got with a porn star because they don't try to stop me from fucking other people, and I don't try to stop him from fucking other chicks.
Now, what's your husband's name?
Huh?
Stud.
Rick
Fucking
Patrick.
stud.
Rick Patrick. Now, I
Rick
met
Patrick.
Randy Spears last night.
Yeah.
Now, who's
Is he the old guy? Is
Yeah,
Randy the
He's
old
not
guy?
young.
He's
man.
getting up there.
I want to be his age and still fucking.
But he was
my boy
pimping,
Randy.
man. He was cruising around Oz
Now,
pimping.
who's your favorite? Have you guys fucked that Lexington dude yet?
Lexington
I haven't.
Steel?
No, I
What about Shawn
haven't.
Michaels?
No, I haven't yet. They're always booked. They're busy with their own company.
Tegan, who's your favorite on film to fuck?
Jean Valjean.
Well, that French-looking motherfucker?
He's a pussy.
It's just because he is, and I don't like
That's okay.
clean
You can
cut
say whatever you want.
Calvin Klein guys like that.
Right.
But for some reason, we just do a really good scene together.
Right.
He's smoking hot, but he
Because he doesn't like to be dominated, and you dominate
he
him.
tries
That's
to
why.
make love, and I'm like, bitch, this
Fuck
is
me.
porno.
But
You
he doesn't
fuck
do
me.
that.
I love
It's
these
not-
bitches. I love these girls.
No, that's why she.
Jesse Jane goes, bitch, you're gonna fuck me. Don't make
No,
love
and,
to me.
and because I am crazy, I
you are crazy.
intimidate him, and he was like,
I
"Well,
think you would
go, if you
intimidate
make
most.
love to me, I'm gonna
Look at
slap
Brent.
the
She
shit out of
points
you."
her fucking finger at
I
you.
love it.
Like like you're in trouble.
I would
And
let
she
her-
says, you're not gonna make love to me. You're going to fuck me. I'd be like, I'm not doing shit. I'm out of
She
here.
said, "Or I'll slap the shit out of you." I'd let her slap me. I mean, that would be something to brag about.
No, I actually had a listener email a pretty good question here, and it says, ask them how they can do scenes with guys who do gay films. Is that something that's weird for you guys to take on?
You want to know what? I've only been with one guy that had done a gay film, but I didn't know that he did. And you know what? It doesn't bother me. What you do is what you do. As long as you're clean when you're banging me and you
Right.
fuck me good and you have a big cock, I don't care.
You guys are the best.
on,
man.
on the
You guys
web,
are
on the web,
best.
you can check them out at digitalplayground.com, TeganPresley.com. That's TeaganPresley.com, and JesseJane.com.
Now, do you guys live in L.A.?
I live in Oklahoma.
Are you serious?
That's random.
I would
How
have
about you,
never
Tegan?
guessed that.
Tegan, where do you live?
I live in LA.
You live in L.A.
Yes.
Now I see that Jesse's married. She got a big old rock, but you ain't got shit. What's your deal?
Nope.
You got a boyfriend? I mean,
I got a boyfriend. He's in the business too.
Oh, he is.
Yes.
Now
Well,
you,
that's
all
good.
you girls stick to like poor regular guys ain't got a chance with you guys.
Because
No,
regular
no,
guys
no,
freak.
no,
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 regular
no.
guys freak out.
Jesse's
can't
freaking out
handle
of me.
Regular guys freak out because they do porn.
Yeah.
I
that's
fucked
true.
a lot of regular guys and tried it. I'm like, hey,
Are
dude.
they too jealous?
And they're like, oh, cool, I'm dating a porn star. But then when they have feelings for you, they're like, you need to quit.
Yeah, like you're gonna quit.
But
your
you two,
livelihood.
like,
Yeah, let me quit right
We've had.
away
I'm gonna
for
tell you
it.
something. We've had in our 20-some years of being on the air. We've had every walk of life of porn star in here, and I'm not just saying this, but I've been doing this a long, long time, and Brent, you've been with me, and Spice,
Definitely.
you've been with me,
Yeah.
and you two absolutely are the two hottest, like, not porn star hot, but just like model hot.
Classy hot. Now,
Thank
now,
you.
Because I see, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not
Very
going
nice.
to mention any names, but I've had some porn stars in here that I look at them and be like, holy shit, how much airbrush or makeup do they have to put on you? Because I've beat off to you a few times, and you look like a fucking...
You don't look the
You
same.
look like
like what you do in
You
your
look like a
pictures.
slee stack in this fucking studio. I mean, but you guys are like model material. I mean, Spice, would you not agree?
absolutely. Well, Jesse, you used to do some modeling, right? You did a.
Yeah, I used to do Hawaiian tropic modeling, and I even modeled for a bridal magazine.
You did.
Well, that's weird.
Now, how about you, Tegan? Did you do any modeling?
No, I didn't.
I saw
How
Not
old
at
are you,
all.
Tegan? How old are
I'm
you?
21.
You're 21. And Jesse?
26.
I saw Jesse late night on Cinemax and beat off to her one night on Busty Cops.
Oh my God.
You beat off to her? Did you beat off to her?
Oh, but yeah, she was doing a bathtub scene with another girl and a
I'm gonna
guy.
beat. I mean, I'm gonna get.
You want to know what's funny about that? Is like I never did adult, never stripped, nothing. Immediately was signed to a contract, and they're like, "Wait a minute, you've never even been on front of a camera naked. How do we know you'll like it?" So they made me do Busty Cops, which is a softcore film. They're like, "Nobody's ever gonna see it because you say the corny line."
It's all over cable.
Here's an example. Let's go back to the Fortress of Bustitude, put our boobs together, and see what we can come up with, and then have an egg fight in the shower.
Like see, the thing is, what
never
I was
heard
watching
about
was
that.
the hot tub scene
But
when you're in the
hold on.
hot tub with the other
But-
girl and the
but-
guy gets a mix in.
Yeah,
But the thing
That-
about it,
that was the scene I was
Jesse,
watching.
you're naturally animated, so I would think that you're pretty damn good at that shit because you're naturally animated.
Well, no, it was fun, but like nobody. No, okay, you can't buy porn in Oklahoma. So if
You
you
can't?
don't know,
think they got a $5
lot of
limit,
people,
too.
A lot of people buy porn, so they know who. But if you don't, if you watch Showtime, all my brother's friends, and people are like, Busty Cops, what up with that talking llama? Let's go to the Fortress of Bustitude.
I can't beat off the softcore.
No,
I'm like
this
way
scene,
beyond that.
this scene you could.
Let me ask you a
I'm
question.
way beyond
Are you
softcore.
guys, and I'm guilty of this, and I will already tell on myself, but when you meet people like Tegan and you meet people like Jesse and they come into our studio and they give us this porn, does it not make you want to beat off even more? Have you had met these people like we have? I mean, when you meet them, it makes you like,
Well,
not
definitely-
like we can fuck them.
Personally,
But
no.
you feel
I just
that
beat
much
off
closer
when I-
to
whatever.
him.
Yeah, well, definitely because now you can see that they look really the way they look on film and
We're
in
not
person.
fakers.
They look the
So
same.
Tegan, you're not
We
doing
swear.
Tegan. No more anal.
No.
No more anal.
I
Has your
just
boyfriend asked you not to do no more anal? Or,
No,
I mean,
I just decided not to.
is your asshole getting torn up? or-
No, I just didn't. I had
Doesn't
done it
it
so
hurt?
much. Yeah, it's just so hard sometimes for me to relax. And I was
Right.
working with the same people, and I was just getting so sick of it. I was like, you know what? I gotta stop for a while. Like maybe I'll do it like again soon. But I just
Right.
needed a break. I was like,
Is
this
there
is getting
some-
boring.
Are there some actors on the guy front of things? Obviously, the girls, you either do anal or you don't, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what you get cast as. But are there some dudes that won't do anal?
Yes, there are some
Oh,
guys that won't do
yeah.
it. Like some guys won't work with another guy in a scene. Some guys won't. They won't do certain stuff. Like they won't do anal or they
Yeah, is
won't do
it-
DPs or whatever.
Is it Mandingo that won't do anal, or is it Lexington
big
or Shawn
black
Michaels?
guy?
One of those guys.
How could they got their cocks are too big to
How
put a
would they
girl's
fit in
butthole.
somebody's badonkadonk?
I don't know.
Mine
Badonk-a-dong.
would clench up going,
Now, who's been the biggest one you guys have had so far?
ooh. Wow, that's a tie between like Scott Nels, Evan Stone. We've
Yeah.
both worked with like an Island Fever.
Yeah.
And
Evan Stone, he's the one that
was
looks
it
like
so big
Fabio,
that it
right?
hurt? Was it?
no, I
does-
like it. I like a big.
Like,
It didn't hurt.
was
Like,
it bigger than that dildo that you got right there? Is
Oh
it
God, yeah.
Bigger than that?
Bigger than that.
That ain't
That's
shit?
nothing.
Now, Evan Stone's the Fabio-looking dude, right?
Huh?
Is he
He
the
has
one that
long
looks like
hair.
Fabio?
Fabio-looking
All right,
guy.
Fabio.
He does, man. He really does.
Well, Jean Valjean looks more like Fabio than him.
Jean
Oh, really?
Valjean looks
Now
like
you
a
like
Calvin-
Jean Valjean.
Well,
You
see,
like
this is
him.
the
I think you
thing.
got a little bit of
Like,
crush on
No,
him.
no, this is the thing. With her, he's never tried to make love with me. He's been really, really, really rough with me. Like in my Sexual Freak 2 movie, he's like slaps me so hard and chokes the fuck
like
out of
it
me.
rough?
Yes, I love it really rough.
He's a
so,
pussy.
so when she tried to tell me, no, I just love to be
love Jesse.
submissive. She likes to be dominant. I like to be submissive. So that's why it was better we have better chemistry.
Oh,
just
so
because
you
she
like to be dominated.
I-
She likes to dominate.
No, I,
I
like
like-
to be submissive,
I
and
like
she
the
likes to be
challenge.
dominant.
You know, it's not that I'm just dominant. I want to be dominated too. I like the challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, what fun is it?
But
for
I don't
me
fight
to be
back.
Like, oh yeah.
Now, Jesse,
do
can you
it.
do me a favor, Jesse? Before I go to, can you take your hand off and see? Can we see your pigtails?
My pigtails.
Oh, look. I mean, I know.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, there you go.
She
I mean,
is
you can put your
gorgeous,
hat
man.
back on, but I had to see those pigtails.
She's gorgeous, man.
She is. Spice, are you beating
You're
off
so
tonight to her?
cute.
Are you
Absolutely, both of them. I'm going to reserve
Oh,
one
yeah?
nut apiece for
And you
you.
can see them both on Playboy TV as well. Jesse Jane hosts Night Calls now.
And Naughty
Oh, you
Amateur
do?
Home Video.
Yeah, naughty amateur
Oh,
home videos.
you host night calls now?
Yeah, I took over. They had the same host, Tiffany and Julie, for 10 years since the
Yeah.
show was on. So now I've taken over, and I got my co-host. We wrestled around with a couple of them. Oh my God! And the worst thing happened on live television. I have to tell you this.
You farted.
No, that'd be funny.
Have you,
though.
have you,
You know, she would hysterically laugh if
have
she
you
did
ever
that.
farted on a guy before? You've never farted on a guy?
No, but I would like to. It'd be funny.
I mean, like,
I'd let you fart on me.
Do you
Oh, my
ever?
brother, man.
Do you ever? I mean,
You know when you fight with your brother, whatever, fart wars.
If you can
No,
muster
what-
one up right now, I'll take
no.
one right on
Oh,
the
yeah.
face.
Oh yeah.
No,
If-
that would be
If
great.
you could muster up a fart, Spice will take it right in his mouth.
Please.
Right now.
Right down the gullet. I'll swallow it.
Hey, now, have
Jesse
you,
swallowed one on the plane.
now, have you ever fought? Have you
That
ever?
was
Do you ever
gross.
fart out loud, or is you all quiet?
Oh,
ones?
dude, I'm a tomboy. I'm not a girl that goes, girls never fart, girls burp.
But are you one of
She
those? Are you a
hysterically
farter that's like a or a?
I mean, yeah. Let me.
It depends if I ate Mexican food or not.
Now, Tegan, how about you? Are you a loud farter?
No.
See, my
Honestly
girlfriend, I told her I would not marry her until I could actually hear her audibly fart one day because then we're close. And she did. She blasted. I
And
mean,
she's comfortable.
Yeah, that means you're comfortable.
I still pee. I pee on her in the shower, and she gets so fucking
I
mad at me.
hate that.
That's
when
funny.
they pee right next to you and you're like,
We'll be
God
taking a
damn
shower.
you.
I peed on
I agree,
Sophia
that's
and
gross.
Bora because she got stuck. And
You peed on her.
I was
Yes.
like, I convinced her. I was like, we all convinced her. You have to be pissed on. So she's sitting
And she
on the
didn't
boat.
need to be.
And she didn't need to be. And she's like on the boat going, oh. And I'm like, whoa. I squat over the thing and I'm like,
It
Now,
was
do you-
like perfect
Do you
aim.
like peeing on people? I mean, is it like?
I think it's funny. It's not like the fetish, but sometimes it's funny.
What about guys come when it gets on
Yeah.
you? Are you freaking out? And like,
No.
You like
after
cum?
they turn the cameras off, are you one of those girls that are like, get this stuff off me, or do you bask in it? What goes on?
Basking.
No, I don't care. I sit there and rub like, oh.
Now, how about
it's like
facials? I
lotion.
mean, that's what the
I
point.
take facials.
The whole
I love
industry. I mean,
facials.
that's
I swallow,
like what, like in the industry, that's where you almost got to finish now is on the face, right?
You know, because a lot of people, what it is you could do it on the tits, on the ass, and it's whatever. But it's like a control thing. A guy gets off more when he thinks he's busting a nut on your face.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he wants to blow his load there. So nowadays they want to see you taking the fucking load.
And then you got to burp it up, don't you? Isn't
No,
that
you
a
just like-
technique?
You know what I do? I like to sit there. I swallow some of it and spit it back on their cock and start sucking it again and getting it hard. And they're like, stop! You can't get it hard
it
again.
gets real sensitive. Tegan,
Yeah, they're
Tegan,
like
what's your
tickles.
technique? What's your technique on facials? You act like you don't want to talk about it.
She's shy. She is
I'm very
Tegan,
shy.
I mean, come on now.
No, it just depends, especially on what they ate too.
Now, have you ever got some really nasty tasting?
I've just gotten it up my nose and in my eye,
Right.
and like I got like
That can't be pleasant.
no, and like my eye got all swollen.
Really?
So yeah, and it sucked, and so
Now, do you
I'm
do
like,
that?
okay, aim for my mouth, and then I'll spit it out and play with it, and
Right.
still suck you off and shit like that. I was like, but please just try not to get it like near my eyes. That's one thing I can't handle.
Brent, if you were to see this girl
I
in the
have a
grocery
phobia
store,
about my eyes and my nose.
would you ever think that she could, the words out of her mouth could
No.
be coming out of her mouth? Well, I like to suck you off and I'll gurgle it up. It's not
Because
really
I
a
look
big
so
deal.
innocent.
And she says she likes to be rough. I don't think I could be rough with her. I'd be afraid
I
I'm
could.
going to break
I
her.
know. All
I'd
my
be rough
friends
with
have
her.
been
Tiny.
scared.
Yeah, I'd be afraid I'm going to hurt you. Now I'm going to go to Yale.
Now, so, I mean, now who has had, I mean, when you do a facial,
Yes.
obviously some of it gets in your mouth, right? If you're
Yeah,
doing it
of
right.
course. It's bound to get in your
Who's
mouth.
had the best tasting sperm and who's had the worst tasting sperm?
You know, it
And
really,
don't say that you don't know, because I know
It
you're
really
lying.
just depends what they eat.
But if they,
Okay.
it really does. You have guys that specifically know, like
They
if you-
eat certain foods before they come to set.
Pineapple is really eat pineapple, and like the guys that I work with, because I work with the same guys usually over and over again. They know that, and they're like, "All right, I'm gonna eat pineapple. I'm gonna or fruits because it makes you. You don't want to eat
Makes it sweeter.
Makes it sweeter.
asparagus. You don't want to eat like any kind of beans really because
Yeah.
Alcohol.
alcohol.
makes your cum taste like I don't even know.
Now, have you guys-
Scott always gets drunk.
Scott always gets drunk, but he'll drink pineapple juice.
Have you
Thank
guys
God.
ever been with Peter North?
Yes.
No.
You have been.
Yes.
Now, it's his. I mean, we've had Peter in the studio before, but I mean, that's real.
He like launched it over my head and it got all over the plant right next to me.
Yeah,
He really has
If you
a
have
lot.
a cum phobia, he's not the guy you want to be
No,
with.
no, he was fine though. No, it's just I
heard you
have a
can't touch
phobia
his
about
hair.
my eyes.
I heard he gets all fucking freaked out if he touches
I
hair.
didn't touch his hair. I don't
Right.
know.
Has either of you been with a hedgehog?
Huh?
No.
Ron
Jeremy.
No.
Good, just checking.
Is there anybody in the industry that's maybe a well-known guy that you refuse to, that you won't work with?
I only work with the same guys over and over.
So
again.
you have your list of
I have a
guys.
list.
Yeah,
of
we
guys
have
that
a
I work
list.
God, I wish I could get in rotation.
Yeah, we kind of stick to our list. Like I don't like doing new guys. I don't like they always either
they-
bomb on set
or they come too early.
Yeah.
Now, what's coming early by your standards,
Like
Jesse?
you're sitting there and you're trying to do the scene, and I've had it where I'm like blow job a guy, and they're like stop.
I
And-
know.
And I'm like, honey,
Are you kidding me?
we just started. We got like 2 or 3 positions to bang out, and I just started
to
sucking
bang
his
out.
dick.
I love that.
the heck?
We got two of the bang out.
And so I've tried 2 new guys, and they both were ready to blow early, and
Within
they
how
have,
many-
and I've had
within
to
how
have
many
a stunt
minutes?
dick.
Within how many minutes? 5 minutes?
No, like 2,
So you get to sucking, and they're already ready to come.
and they're ready to come.
What's the
And-
director say? Does he get mad? I mean,
yeah, he's
They get
like, he's like-
frustrated.
they get frustrated because they're like, dude, you're in porn. You have to be able to go a certain time. You think of something else. You know how to
Baseball.
control. Hello.
And
Now-
what's
And
the
they
amount
get
of time?
frustrated because if
Yeah,
you
that's a good
mess
question.
up, you either get a new guy in who's which is hard to get because there's not a lot of guys in the business anyway.
Well, they get booked up
and
so
they get
fast
booked
in
up 2-3
advance.
scenes a day.
Yeah.
So it's
They
hard.
can, a good guy can do 2 scenes a day.
A lot
2 or
of them
3,
do 2
yeah,
or 3
a lot of
scenes a
them do.
day.
with the same
Different girls.
Like
Yeah,
different
they'll go
location,
from
different
one
everything?
set to another, and they're like, "Oh, I gotta go!
I
Come on,
gotta
let's
bang
wrap this
other
up."
chick, yeah.
Now, how many scenes? I mean, how many different sessions will you guys do in a day?
I've done 6 because we
Because
had
you're a
si-
fucking crazy
an
bitch.
all-American girl. We had a situation. One of the girls tried to come, and she had something funky looking, and we're like, dude, don't even pull that. You don't pass shit to people, you
Yeah.
bitch. And then we've had.
You
and then
guys
we
talk
have-
shit on the set?
I do. I'm not
I
afraid
love
of
it. I do.
anybody. I
love
don't
it.
care what anybody
Is there
thinks.
anywhere we can see the Jesse Jane outtakes of what you say on the
I
set?
know.
They
Uh-huh.
do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We have
Bitch, don't even try to
bloopers.
pass that shit over
We
here.
have bloopers. We have bloopers where I had a guy who did come early. I rolled my eyes like fucking amateur. I'm so bored with this.
Can you imagine being that guy?
It's on 3 timing. It's on there. I mean, I
Now,
don't
well,
care.
like, let's just say, like, would a good session be like a guy that, like, got head for 10 minutes and then fucked? Like, is 30 to 45 minutes a good one?
That's good. That's a
Yes.
good scene. Yeah.
Yeah, usually scenes are like
Like an
45
hour,
minutes
45
or to an hour. It just depends how well
Hour?
you're doing. It just depends. Like if you're
See,
doing
with you
so
guys, I'd
good
last
and
about
they
2
don't want to
pumps.
stop
See,
you,
that's why you'd
they
have to-
won't stop you.
If
You'll
you
just
do good
keep going.
and you're so into it, they're gonna find the cameras and find you in positions.
And you don't have to worry about
like
anything.
Me, I don't get directed where to go. They just they're like she's gonna do her scene, she's gonna do her thing. Because sometimes I'm so into my scene, and when I've been in crazy positions, you just better find a way to get the camera there because I'm not.
How many
never leave
cameras
the
are on a
camera.
set? How many cameras usually?
2 to 3 depends on like if you're shooting a vignette, if you're shooting a big feature.
You got the
Or
big
if you're
thick neck.
shooting
You got the
the
big thick
gonzo.
neck bodyguard. That big fucking bald headed bitch. Is he there too, ready to kick somebody's ass?
No, he comes sometimes on set. He comes for signings and stuff. I've actually. It's so funny. He's
It's a big motherfucker right there. I have to
We
shoot
try to
him.
convince him to do porn.
He's too big, man. He scare girls away.
Yeah, yeah.
He can do porn with that big bitch that was in here yesterday.
All right, listen. Let me do some words, and then I'm gonna be back with these girls. You guys are great, man.
Yeah, digitalplayground.com if you want to check out all their titles. They'll also be at the Todd tomorrow, Saturday from 2 to 4, and they'll be tomorrow night from 10 p.m. to midnight at the Gold Club over on Alamo.
That's tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
That's where the fuck we should go.
From 10 to midnight.
You guys gonna be there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Spice, are these the 2 hottest porn girls we've ever had in here in the entire? I mean, they might be the 2 hottest chicks. Period.
Yeah, they really are hot.
That's so
Thank
sweet.
you.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. It's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show on Howard 100.
The Bubba Radio Network returns after this. We're back to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
We got Jesse Jane in the studio and Tegan Presley. And wow, I can only say that these girls are fucking hot. Howard had Jesse in a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and
Really? A couple weeks ago?
was
It
it?
was, it was a while ago. I don't even know how long
Oh.
ago. It was not that long ago. I've talked to them. I've done a show a few times.
www.jessejane.com and Tegan's is teganpresleys.com. Oh, that's coming soon.
Coming soon.
You don't have your site yet?
No, it's been in the works. We hadn't had
what are you
enough
gonna- what do you-
content.
what do you mean
So I
not
took a
enough
year
content?
off.
What do you mean you took a year off?
I took a year off to
Why?
get
You're only
myself
21.
centered.
What
For your butthole to heal?
Well, I've been doing it since I was 18 straight, and I made like 60 movies in like 7 months. You know,
Right.
I made a lot, and then I signed my contract, and I was still working, and
You're
so
rich
I
as
took a little
fuck, and
time
you just want
off.
to take a little vacation, get
I
high.
need to find myself again.
What if premier porn stars like yourself do for fun? I mean, like when
Get
you just
high.
like want to relax for a night or
Just
something
want
like
to
that.
smoke
What,
a little
what do you
dope,
do? Do you
take
smoke dope?
take some Xanny bars.
Do blows?
You
Annie?
come hang with me.
No.
You
Go
go
to a
smoke some
dive
weed.
bar?
You don't smoke any weed?
No, I like to do Jaeger
All right.
bombs.
Ah.
I like to shoot Jaeger bombs. I like to go dancing. I like to watch football, eat pizza.
Damn, I love this woman.
chill.
I love it.
Pizza,
I love
good,
it.
Very good.
Now, Tegan, what do you like to do? Get high?
Football's
What
awesome.
do you like to do?
I'm a stay-at-home kind of person, like her. I like to go dancing with the girls. I
Right.
like to go out and have my wild nights, but I don't go out like every night. It
Right.
just gets old. I did that like right when I was 18. I was going into all the 21 clubs, did all that
I
kind
think
of crap.
Tegan might smoke a little weed though.
Yeah, she said she does, man.
Okay.
She smokes a little weed.
I love it.
That makes her cool. Man.
She's got that like little pothead thing like.
No,
yeah.
I can't. It makes me tired. Like
Really?
I've tried it, and I'm like, I want to be like everybody else and try it. But what I do, you sit there and talk to me for like 10 seconds, and
You
from one
pass
little
out.
like hit, I'm like this, and I fall asleep.
Now, tomorrow from 2 to 4, they'll be at the Todd Theater on Nebraska. Everybody knows where that's at.
Yep.
Both of them will be. And then on Saturday night, tomorrow night,
10 to midnight.
10 to midnight, the Gold Club. That's where
The Gold Club is really cool.
And it's
our
huge.
boys run the Gold Club.
I've
It's a
never
good
been
place.
there.
And they got good food.
It's out on Adamo in Tampa, which is a good spot.
And it's
Well, it's-
plenty big. It's not a little fucking cracker
It's gonna
box.
be
It's
fun
huge.
too. You got a lot of hot girls stripping. You have all your favorite porn stars there. I mean,
And then on
come
Sunday, of course, Bricktown 54, which is off McMullen Booth in Clearwater. That's where the awards deal is. Paul
Hey, I'm
Allen.
hosting the last half of it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Now, girls, I don't want to, Paul will tell you guys, we know our parameters when we can get real crazy, when we kind of just got to get a little bit crazy, but we didn't know if we could at least get a boob shot of you guys. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh my God!
Jesse just whips him right on out. Dave, you're worried about filming me, and I got those things around the farm. Jesse's first. Now, Tegan, can we get a boob shot from you too? Oh yeah, look at that. Now, Jesse, do you have any panties on? Can we get a teabag shot?
I don't have panties.
Can we get an ass shot?
I have a no.
Now, are you clean shaven? Oh, she's got a little tattoo in the back there. Can we see your ass? I'm a big ass kind of guy, especially petite little
Wow,
ass.
that's great.
Now, how about your belly button? Can we?
She's in great shape. You're in great shape, Jesse.
They are so
really
both of
are.
them just teeny tiny. How can somebody as teeny tiny as you two be able to take those big of cocks?
Because we're talented. We got skills.
I mean, like, what's the? I mean, like you said that cock right there is
nothing.
nothing compared to what you've taken.
God, I
Is
wish
this
I had that
clean?
much.
Is this clean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
never
can
been
smell
used.
it. It's never been used. It
Okay.
smells just like rubber.
See?
Oh my God. She swallowed. She's unhinging her jaws like a
Whoa.
snake.
Jesse,
quite
can
the demonstration.
Can you put that back up to the microphone where I can actually hear it? Put it back up to the microphone. Check this out. Hold on. I'm
Okay, ready?
gonna really turn it up loud. Here we go.
Okay.
Everybody, quiet. You could suck that and suck the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Now, Tegan, can we see a booty shot on you?
Of course.
Do you have underwear on?
Yes,
She's
I
got
do.
the best ass.
Now, have you
Tegan
guys-
Presley is known for her ass.
Have you ever done a girl on girl scene with her?
Yes,
before?
we
No,
did
not
Contract
hardcore.
Star. We haven't done a really hardcore scene because
Now, what can be considered a hardcore scene for girls?
they've made us pretty soft in Contract Star where we were just licking each other's boobs and kissing and
Playing with
smacking
a
each
toy
other
on
and
each
playing with
other. We didn't really
dildos.
get
No
to
fingering?
Like,
Oh, that's
no.
easy.
Do you like to get fingered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much
Now, Jesse, you haven't been fingered really, really good and aggressive by a guy to make you squirt?
No.
A guy's ever leaned you over the bed and just fucking done a curveball deal on you like that?
I've had it. I've never squirted a
Wow.
cum on their fingers and like made them soaking wet where they're like, they're like pulling their hands out going.
When my girl's had a few drinks in her, Brennan, probably shouldn't have been saying this. I'm gonna probably get in a lot of trouble for this.
You're gonna
But
get
when Heather's had a few drinks in her and she's totally uninhibited, I can get her to squirt from me to Tegan.
Wow.
I'm not-
That's
fun.
talent. That's talent.
That's really good.
I can't. I have to go to the pool and
I can't even piss that
Listen
far.
to me.
Me neither.
I got to go out to the pool. It completely fucks up our whole fucking session. When she wants to do that, I have to go out to the pool and get these big beach towels and lay them all like a trail from where I gotta
lay it down.
I gotta lay it down because if not, it just gets everywhere.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
wait
you're
a
like,
minute.
"Oh, wash
Wait
my
a minute. How
sheets,
am I
my
going to
comforter?"
angle you? All right, stay
Right.
right there for a minute. You're rolling the towel. And you're like, wait, I'm still good.
And sometimes she'll go off the towel and I gotta sleep in the fucking wet spot.
I hate that.
I don't like to sleep in the wet spot.
No,
So you change the sheets.
Tegan, let's see. Can we
Sometimes.
see
You
your?
don't
Can we
have
see your?
clean
And Jesse says that you're known for having an unbelievable ass.
Oh, yeah.
All my box covers, it's an ass shot.
Really?
If you look at all of them, they're all ass
They're
shots.
all ass
It's all
shots.
the badonka-donk.
I told that what?
The badonka-donk.
Oh, she's. Oh, laddie. Well, I can see why. Now, are you clean? Can we see? Are you clean shaven? Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Yes. No, I leaned out a lot in Bora Bora. So like a lot of excess, like weight and stuff, and like so my butt got like a little bit tinier just because I was swimming all the time. I was like, I'm gonna take advantage of this shit. I'm in Bora Bora.
How long were you in Bora Bora?
Leaned
for?
out in
Days.
Bora Bora.
We had
Really?
a blast. We
No,
snorkeled.
I went swimming all day long.
How
Like,
long a
when I
flight is
wasn't
that
shooting,
from
I was
LA? How long a
swimming.
flight is that from LA?
Only 6 hours. It's not
Really?
bad. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
you do like.
I heard it's beautiful. I've never
it's
been there. I heard it's
beautiful.
unbelievable.
It's insane.
Now, do they have like I think
They have
Brent,
the huts
I think
on the water.
Edge went to Bora Bora.
I think he did too.
And for his honeymoon, and they said that like they have these little huts that are literally over
Oh,
the
yeah,
water,
the cute
They
tiki
had
huts.
those.
We stayed on a private island in our own little tiki huts.
right over the water.
But we didn't have the water ones. Our island was surrounded
But
with
we
water.
saw those.
But we saw those. Like
Now,
we
you have
had
air
our own
conditioning or anything
island.
like that?
Oh no!
the
We had
island-
mosquito nets.
The island we slept on, we had our own tiki huts run on solar power because they like to conserve things there. So that's why, it's so beautiful. They have all the green, the sands are white, the water is see-through.
I need my air
It's
conditioning.
beautiful.
Fuck conservation.
Oh, I know, but you showered in salt water.
Brushed your teeth in salt water 24/7.
I feel like I'm sucking off a dude or something like
Yeah.
that. Fucking salt.
How rich are you
yeah,
guys?
it's kind of salty like that.
How rich are you guys? You guys got
Yeah.
enough money to just like retire for the rest of your lives and just relax?
Like how much is this? Let me ask you
I
a
mean,
question.
seriously.
Don't tell us what you make, but give us like the lower end of a contract girl and the higher end of what you could make on a scene. Not necessarily what you make, but what's the minimum a girl would make? A really established star like yourself, and like what's the highest you've ever heard of anybody making?
Well, I can speak for Gonzo because I did a lot of Gonzo. That's like what I'm mainly known for. But I know like some girls can get like for a girl, they can get like 400, 500. Like,
that's it?
No, but listen, but
girls,
boy
not that.
girls, but like boy girls, some girls get 800 to 1,000 to 1,200, and then for anal they can get 1,600 to 2,000.
But what if you're a star like you guys, upper echelon?
It just depends.
Jenna Jameson, I know, makes big money for.
Well, you know
Oh,
what
yeah.
the thing is? You want to know how you get to a level like that? She's been in the business for 12 years, and you have to be smart. Most
Pick
girls in
and
this
choose.
business are not
Not
smart.
smart.
It will take your first 5 to 7 years to build your name, where you'll make okay money. Not great, but it's getting you out there. You need you as your product, as yourself, to be out there. And she took all the time and did all that, and then
marketed it well.
you learn, because you have all this marketing and promo behind you, and then you know the business people know you. Your name is almost branded, and then you go after that. You sit there, you try to save your money, you start making your own productions, and you be smart with it. You use your name and you take everything into advantage and treat it like a business, which most
you two
girls
seem
in this
real
business.
sharp.
Well, it's just most
aren't
girls
sharp
give
like
it up
you.
really fast.
They're like,
Like,
oh,
I did that at first. and
Most
I
girls
was
are real
stupid.
bubbly and fucking
it's not
stupid.
even that.
You guys
It's like,
actually.
they're like, I want name brand everything. I'm always going to make this money. Blah
And
blah
you
blah.
won't.
If you're not a contract girl, people
You
are
get
going to
shot
shoot you
out.
out, and you're done. And you know what else? People think they're going to have their looks forever, but if you get strung out or drugs, or you get older, you don't have your looks forever. So if you really want to make money out of this and you have no other plans, invest. Be smart. Think of other things you can do with your money, or you. There's
God, not
so
only are
many
they fucking
different
hot,
things.
they're smart, Brent.
I love it.
I mean, where do we sign up for this program?
I love it. And she likes football. Jesse Jane does.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, I do
love it.
football
How about
picks every
NASCAR?
week
You like
on
racing?
the radio.
You like racing?
I've been to racing. I hosted the Winston Cup one year when I was a Hooter girl.
Now, which one of the race car drivers do you like to fuck if you had a chance to fuck one of them?
Ooh, that's hard. Probably Tony Stewart.
Tony's been in that very same seat. Did you know that?
Huh?
Tony's been in the
Has
studio.
he?
Tony just signed with Sirius.
Oh, really?
He's going to have his own show.
I rode his stick shift.
Oh, did you get in his Lamborghini out in California?
No.
Was that not you?
No, she was at a Hooters hosted Winston Cup deal.
Oh, you said you rode Tony's stick shift? Is that what you tried to say?
No, I said right now. If he was here, I'd be
Oh.
riding his stick
I thought
shift
maybe
right
we
now.
have-
You
I
said
thought-
he was right here.
He sat in that chair before, yeah.
Now you say Tony Stewart, but let's say he's your guy. Would your husband be okay with you banging him? Like no big deal, like Offset in the private
Yeah,
sector?
we bang everybody.
Like if you said, "Honey, your husband, I want to fuck Tony Stewart."
Yeah.
And he, what would your and you know,
he'd be
my
like,
friend Bubba
okay.
can my friend Bubba can
Bubba
arrange
wants
it.
to-
No,
Bubba
Bubba wants to
to-
arrange it.
Yeah, no, he's cool with it. Like
So
if
he
he
would
would
say,
come up
listen-
to me like, "Dude, I want to bang Jenny McCarthy, Angelina Jolie," I was like, "Yeah, me too." Woo! Let's go for it.
What girl outside of the industry? Because you like girls.
Yeah, I
Do
like
you think like is it Angelina Jolie?
I
You know, like-
love if I could do Angelina Jolie, I'd freak out because I know she's into like essence. She's kind of a dominant like girl.
See, she's more dominant than you are almost.
But I would love the challenge.
Would you let her dominate you?
No, I would wrestle her for it.
Now, who would wear the strap on if it was time to fuck?
Both of us could.
Well,
I think Jesse.
I would wear.
Jesse's
I'd
an
go
animal.
the
What if
strap on.
Angelina Jolie said, "Listen, you know what? I think you're hot too, but the bottom line is I don't fucking ever take it. I'm going to give it to you. You're going to have to take it."
Well, I'll let her take it, but then she'll be so into it when I choke her out and put her down on her face, and then she's gonna have to take it.
No,
she'll
you're
like
passed
it.
out. I'm
so
gonna
if
fuck
she
you
said,
now.
so if she said, "Listen, Jesse Jane, I'd like to fuck you, but I'm doing the fucking, and I'm going to be the guy, and you're going to be the girl," what would you say?
I would let her. Oh my God, it's Angelina Jolie.
How about you, Tegan? Who would you like to fuck, girl wise?
There's this girl. She looks like such a good girl, and I would just love to just do such bad things to her. Ava Longoria.
Oh yeah.
Desperate
I'm
Housewives.
addicted to Desperate Housewives, and oh my God, that she's the reason why I watch that show.
Now, speaking
Jesse
of
Jane,
TV.
She's hot.
How about? I'm sorry, Spice. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say,
Entourage?
speaking of TV, you
Yeah.
did the episode of Entourage. How cool was that to do?
Yeah, well, that was a great episode.
I think I get to do another one.
Which one do you
They
want to fuck?
asked.
Which one of the guys you want to fuck?
Adrian Grenier.
I
Come
take on the entourage. Come on.
No. Which one do you want to fuck? 'Cause there's got to be one.
You want to
Adrian.
know what?
It's
It wasn't Adrian.
Turtle?
It was Kevin Conley.
I love that guy, Johnny Drama.
No,
Kevin
Do you
Dillon.
remember him on that
yeah,
show?
Johnny-
He's the manager, Eric.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Kevin
Eric.
Dillon is Johnny Drama.
I'm sorry. I'm right. You're right.
They were all
you
so
wanna
cool.
fuck? You want to fuck Eric?
Yeah.
Do you
Honest to
remember
God.
Kevin Conley on Unhappily Ever After?
No.
With
Yeah.
that
Yes.
little
Nikki
talking
Cox,
bunny?
with Nikki
yeah.
Cox. She's
I
hot,
remember
too.
that.
So you want to fuck Eric, the handler?
Yeah, I would have
See,
totally.
to me, he seems like actually a pretty cool dude, like Offset. But
all of them were
as far
though.
as looks and stuff, he doesn't look like a good-looking guy.
But he
he's
looks
dating
like
Nikki
the
Hilton. He's
sweet,
partying.
innocent,
Now,
little
how about
bitty
Jeremy
boy
Piven?
I've met him.
Great.
He's
I
I
heard.
met
He
good in
was
person.
awesome. He
I
looks
heard
hot
he's a
in person.
motherfucker in person.
I met him before
He was
he did
nice to me.
Entourage.
He wants to fuck you. That's why.
He was nice to me.
Would you
man.
fuck him?
Sure.
How about Johnny Drama? That's my favorite
no,
role.
because he's so funny.
Kevin Dillon. Yeah.
Kevin Dillon.
I tag team him and his brother. That'd be my first two guys at one time.
Matt Dillon's his
Matt
brother.
and Kevin. Woo!
Matt, Kevin, tag team Jones.
Now how did you fall into the Entourage deal?
Yeah, how did you get that deal?
You know what? They were looking for girls because they wanted to do the comic Pussy Patrol, and they actually they were looking for other girls, and they finally approached Digital. It's like,
That's a great
can we get your
opportunity.
girls?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It went so well. It was one of their popular shows, and now they're getting syndicated worldwide because I have to reread some lines.
really
for 'em.
popular.
But now they were like, would you want to do another episode? And I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I would love to. I mean,
You
they
need
were
to get
the
Tegan in there,
coolest
too.
guys.
That little
She
hot
was in
freak.
my last
Yeah,
one.
I was in there.
In
Pussy
Entourage?
Yeah, I was there with her.
She did the strap. She put on a strap on when we knocked on the hotel guys to say, "Oh, we're
That's
done
right.
talking."
It was you two walking down the hallway
Yeah.
and walking into that one writer's room.
Yeah, Jesse looked hot, man.
Yeah, she did.
to
You
try
want
to
to
get
know
that
what's funny? Okay, so I told my mom I was going to be on Entourage and playing myself, Jesse Jane. And so she watched it, no big deal. Well, my dad, I didn't tell my dad to watch it because he knows what I did, but he's a military guy, so he's like, let's just not talk about it.
Right.
And I'm like, let's not talk about it. So he watches it with my mom. My mom's in her room watching it, and, at the end, when we're unveiled, we're like, oh, we're done talking,
Right.
And we push him in his hotel room. We unveil, we're in this skimpy lingerie with strap-ons. So all of a sudden, I get this call. Why'd you not tell me? Da, 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 da. I watch you, and now I see you half naked with a strap on. You have a dick strapped on you. I'm like, Dad, I never told you.
What part of the military is your father in?
Air Force. He was a colonel.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to see his daughter wearing a strap-on deal.
No, and
can't
I was
blame
like,
him for that
Dad,
one.
I was like, I never even told you I was on this show to watch it. I was
Man.
like, what are you
It was just
talking
a
about?
surprise.
Now, as much as you guys are in L.A. doing your stuff, and as hot as you guys are, and as open as your marriage is, I mean, there's got to be some people some A-listers or B-listers that you guys have fucked that you guys could maybe tell us about.
Well, you used to date Tommy Lee, right?
Yeah.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah, I've dated Tommy Lee.
How's his
Kid
hog?
Rock.
Because it's huge on video.
Yeah.
Bob, you dated
Is it
Dude.
just massive or what?
Dude.
No, Tommy Lee.
Dude,
Is
yeah.
it
really that big?
Did it hurt?
No, it's great.
Is he really?
Is the sex good?
He's teeny. He's teeny tiny though as a guy though.
Yeah,
he's
he's
teeny.
skinny. He's skinny. He's tall, but
He can fuck.
He can fuck.
Is Tommy Lee in Hollywood the best fuck you've had in Hollywood?
In Hollywood? Yeah.
Tommy Lee is
Absolutely.
really. Mm-hmm. Now how about Kid?
Huh? He was good too.
Yeah, Bob's a great guy, man.
Yeah,
Bob
Kid,
is great.
He
He's
really
sweetheart.
is. Yeah.
Now how long were you with Kid Rock?
Like 6 months.
Okay. And how about the guy from Drowning Pool?
You know what, dude? We never dated. He wanted to date me. He asked me to marry him on
about
Headbangers
Gong?
Ball. Jason Gong.
Yeah, okay.
We were friends. I made out with him in the video and stuff like that. We just, it was nothing.
You already got dropped from
It
the
was not
band.
a relationship. Yeah, I know. Mike and Chris told me, but we were never in a relationship. We made out and stuff in the video.
Never fucked.
Never fucked.
See, I had him in
never
my studio,
fucked
and he was
him.
saying all kinds of
No,
stuff
he
about you
also
guys.
asked me to marry him live on Headbangers Ball, and it was like,
What'd you
dude,
say?
No.
Now Tegan, how about you? How about any?
No, none.
Come on.
I
you live in L.A. You look like you
but
do.
see,
You're a
that's
porn
the
star.
thing is that I don't know.
She sits at home and smokes pot.
That's cool.
I'm a stoner. I don't know.
That's
I
great.
just haven't really gone out. Or when I do go out, I go to like porn parties, like for events and stuff.
Right.
Like I don't really.
I mean,
I just go out with my friends.
The
I
guys
don't-
of Hollywood, the guys have to be freaked
I
out when they
haven't
see
been.
you.
No, I don't get hit on when I go out.
What, but you're
Liar.
homos? Yeah,
I
liar.
don't.
Okay, I got to ask this question too. As far as your porn names go, where did you get the names from?
I got mine. Tegan was supposed to be the name when I was born, and then Joey Silvera from Evil Angel gave me Presley when nobody else had it, and now all these girls fucking have the name. It pisses me off.
Yeah, but hold up. None of them look like you, so fuck them
Yeah,
hoes.
I know. Well, I'm thinking
Nobody's
about
a
dropping
Tegan
my last
Presley.
name because
Nobody's
I'm just
Tegan
like,
Presley. All
there's
them
so
whores
ma-
can fucking want to
nobody's
be.
a
There's
Tegan
6
Presley.
girls with the name Presley now. I'm just thinking about dropping my last name because it bugs me
I
so
just call
much.
myself Tegan.
I don't blame you.
I
But
would. That's
no,
not
he
Tegan.
said I reminded him of Lisa Marie and my personality.
So that's
because
where you got
he
yours?
was a really good friend
You're
of mine.
far better looking than her.
And,
Way
and
better
you're not a
looking.
doornail. That's
And she's
her
a hog.
personality is a
Yeah.
doornail.
It's like she's like on Xanax
That's
permanently.
it.
Like,
And Jesse, what about you?
Yeah,
You know
Jess.
what? We were really being dorks, and I was in the office with like the owners of my companies, and they're like, "What about Jesse?" And I like Jesse James, West Coast Choppers motorcycle.
Right.
I like that. And then I'm just a dork, and so we were like, Bond, James Bond. I was like, Jesse, okay, Jesse Jane.
It's
and
the
we're
girl
like,
version.
and we're all like, yeah, that works. So it kind of just stuck.
What if you had to name us? What if you had to give us porn star names?
Oh man. Oh, no, we're not even in the fucking
That's
news.
a
I know.
Buck naked.
I'm kind of putting you on the spot here, but if you had to just look at us each, like off
Dumb
the bat.
and dumber. Fucking no and no way.
Yeah.
Dodger.
Dodger.
Now, let me ask you a question. Any famous women in Hollywood you guys have ever fucked? Jesse, you're look at we're on to something with Jesse Britt. Look at that,
I know.
Jesse.
No.
You fucking liar. You're lying. You're lying. Liar. Say it, liar.
No.
Spice, help me out here. Is she lying?
Lio.
You're a liar. Tegan, do you know something that we don't supposed to know here?
No, I don't. I know that little smirk, but sometimes she just fools you with that.
No, she can't fucking fool me.
I think
I've
they
been to
messed
this-
around. I don't know if they went the whole deal. She
Yeah,
probably
I mean,
made out with.
an A-lister? Is it an A-lister?
Yes, I've made out with a few.
I love it.
All right. You can't say?
No, because we're still good friends, and they're
So, I
like,
mean, you
image
guys-
is not that way.
All right, so you guys are still
We're still friends. so
fucking
no.
a little bit. I got a feeling that it's probably like a threesome or maybe a swippy swap deal with her husband and your husband.
Well, keep in mind, and she probably had the Tommy Lee thing going, and Tommy Lee probably mixed in maybe
Some girls. So now, is that lifestyle in LA big? Is it big out there?
Oh, dude, it's crazy. Like you don't even understand. All the people that pretend not to even be remotely like that are actually the worst closet freaks ever. That they will shock you. And I mean, I really
Now,
thought
is
I
this-
could never get shocked
Is this
anymore.
A-list woman? Is she big time?
Yes.
And I'm not gonna fuck with you and try to get the name. So let's just establish that. But so we'll just call her A-lister.
She plays badasses.
Okay, so this A-lister, Miss A-list, is it a swappy situation between you and your husband and her husband, or is it just
It's just like us, and like people watch, and I like. Well, before I was ever with my husband, we'd switch boyfriends.
She plays badasses. What do you mean? Like action adventure characters?
yeah
Angelina.
A-list, not be A-list.
The strong person.
TV,
Angelina.
TV or
I wish it was Angelina.
It's
I
not.
guarantee
All
it's
right.
not.
TV or movie, TV or silver
Movies.
screen, silver screen.
Movies.
So not TV, movies. Wow.
Movies.
And I mean, how often does it happen? A lot.
Not often now because I'm busy and she's real busy. So
Right.
not a
But
lot.
like if you're in LA though, and
But if I'm in LA and I decide I have time to go out, if I'm not busy with digital or Playboy, and we
Call
go
her
out
up.
to a club,
Right.
and it's like, hey,
now is it always locked in? You guys are gonna fuck afterwards?
yeah,
Locked it in.
during the club, it's open.
White girl, black girl.
White girl, black girl.
Huh?
White girl,
I'm
black
not
girl.
saying nothing.
Halle Berry?
I wish I too.
So anyway, listen to this now. Is it always just you two, or is it ever her husband, or is it ever?
She's not married.
Okay, so is it just you and her usually, girl on
me,
girl?
Me and her, and even sometimes our girlfriends. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just like
Just a
when
big
girls,
pussy eating
when
fest?
girls get drunk and they just like girls. I mean, it's just like a natural,
Right.
unthought
Is it
of thing.
I mean,
it
is it
just
just a big
happens.
pussy eating deal? Is all it is?
It's not even that. Sometimes it's just making out and playing with each other and just fucking around in the club.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you guys ever go
Teasing
home
each other.
I've been a lot.
to her place? Spend the night? Ever spent the night?
Yeah.
One of my dude friends tried to
Does she
just
make you
mess
come?
around with me in the club. I'd fucking kick their
Does
ass.
she make you come?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
Now, who's? Does she eat your pussy, or do you eat hers, or both?
Both.
Wow. I think that's about the most we're probably gonna get out of her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
that's-
He's like,
firm on this
"That's
one. I'm open about everything, but I got to keep my friends friends.
It's the Bubba the Love Sponge show. I gotta tell you, man, this has been quite the score getting these two girls in here, and God, I've had a lot of porn girls in here, and very rarely are they this smart, this hot, and this bubbly, and have this good of an attitude. Usually they're zannied up, they're fucking in a bad mood. They don't
That
want to do.
sucks.
They don't want to do the signing that night, or they're
Well,
fucking
that's
here.
just stupid. Like, why?
Or they look
that
like
makes you
dog
look
shit.
bad.
Yeah.
Or they look good on silver screen, Brent, but with, they got like 5 pounds of foundation on.
Yeah, I know.
And
Everything but a face.
Again, JesseJane.com, TeganPresley.com's coming. You can also go to digitalplayground.com. They will be Saturday, tomorrow, 2 to 4 at the Todd Theater, and then Saturday night, which is going to be a fucking blowout, 10 to midnight at the Gold Club at 6222 East Adamo Drive. Best-selling movies online, Island Fever 4, Jesse Jane's Sexual Freak 1, Tegan Sexual Freak 2, Pirates, Playboy TV with Jesse, Naughty Amateur Home Video. She's the host of that. And Totally Busted Tegan Presley hosts. So I think I got it all. Though.
Yeah.
We got a guest on the line.
Who is it?
Ralphie Cakes.
It's Ralphie Cakes. Ralph Cirillo
It's Ross Sorello from the Howard Stern
from Howard Stern Show. Ralph, how are you?
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I'm sitting here dying. I'm trying to figure out who the chick is.
Right.
I was thinking Jennifer Gardner, but she got married, right?
Right.
Yep.
Has this girl been in film and TV?
Yes.
Is she more known for film or TV?
Film.
More known for film.
Mm-hmm.
Ralph is completely
Ralph is
just
narrowing it in, man. He's zeroing it in.
Was she,
I'll never tell.
well, I know you won't tell.
Has
but
she
I'm
ever been to
I'm
Sam
trying
Simon's
figure out, and she's A-list, and she's known for kicking ass. And one was like, did she have a big movie in the last 6 months or last 3 months? Like, when was her last big movie?
A year or two ago. Yeah, like
she's completely swerving you, Ralph. 'Cause she knows you're honed the fuck
Exactly.
in.
I
No,
know
no,
what
I'm
you're
not.
trying
I'm not.
to get.
This is my weekend
Throwing 'em
project.
off.
I'm going to
Hey,
compile some.
Ralph is just he's gonna have all this homework data done for us.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get all the data down. And is how old is she? Between like 25 and 30?
Uh-oh.
Can you give us a 5-year window?
She's in the 20s.
Okay, she's still in her 20s.
I will
Early or
tell you,
late?
there was a smile on her face though when you mentioned Jennifer Garner.
It's not Jennifer Garner.
She's married and she's got a kid.
Hey
and all
man,
that
hey,
stuff, man.
well, I mean, she's
Yeah,
married.
I don't think Jennifer Gardner's getting wild
I
with
don't think she'd
anybody.
be like
this
that,
is a,
yeah.
Neither do I.
and also a key reference is she's a club goer. You know,
Right.
like she goes to clubs.
Ralph,
so,
Ralph,
I'm gonna work on
Ralph,
this.
can we get
and,
can we get a report on Monday from you?
Yeah.
On-
Wait. Last question: Is she blonde or brunette?
I'm not even saying because you're already narrowing it down.
Can you give us blonde or brunette, honey?
Please.
No,
Come on, Jesse.
No.
Say it, Ralph, please.
Ralph goes, please.
Say it, Ralph,
Come
please.
on.
Please.
No.
Come on. I mean, that
I'll
doesn't
just
exactly
say
narrow it down.
I'll
I
just
mean,
say if you really do your research,
Yeah.
there's been pictures of us posted up on our sites.
You know.
On some sites.
oh, okay. There's pictures of you. Too.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So just
I
Google,
might have an answer by the end of the show.
So just Google Jesse James picks and you might club picks and you might be onto something, Ralphie Cakes.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, wait. One last thing I want to say.
He's like Columbo. He's like Columbo.
One more question.
One more question, sir.
Yeah, excuse me, ma'am. One more question.
What's that, Ralph? Go ahead.
You guys were talking earlier about like guys who come quick, and geez, I would think that'd be a huge compliment.
It is, but it's like also a pain in the ass when you're on set and you're ready to fuck and
It's
like
difficult.
and then like they're already done in 2 seconds and you're like, what the hell's that about? Like I haven't even like
And then you have to start over and
Ralph, you should see these two. Wow.
It's a compliment, but it's like,
I'd be
oh
the worst
man,
porn actor ever.
Oh, you would be.
Be like, okay, scene over.
Ralph, you're like, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah, I got to go get to work. So
If you get something, Ralph, before the show, call us.
I will.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, later.
Ladies, thank you so much for
thanks
swinging
for
by.
having
you.
us.
Thank you so fucking much. I am just, Spice, I am just elated with these two girls coming
Yeah, they're
into the
great.
city.
Yeah, they're all good.
Digitalplayground.com if you want to get all their stuff.
Tomorrow night, Gold Club, man, that's going to be the party. That place is going to be packed. Saturday, 10 to midnight, and tomorrow, the Todd Theater from 2 to 4. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
thank you.
Back in a minute. Hold on.
More of the Bubba Radio Network after this.